na boko de
ya me adumo boko bibia ekoso yi
NDC mu bibia boko
NDC mu boko NDC mu boko nsem kakra ekoso no ya de ne wa wetu na akwan ma ya solve all those matters are ekoso no party mu de nsem bi setimi sisi but it depends on how you solve those matters no nti say ACC we will find means and ways of solving those issues and now as we get me have a party
the greater picture and the decision by the NDC said well person will contest any party position at least resign within 6 months before you contest.
Is
it a step in
6 months to the election?
Yes, is it a step in the right direction? Especially government appointees who would love to, take certain position within the party and help the party.
Yes, I think it's a very good decision president to make here, any government to make here, because first of all, before you even came to government, a boy share Ghana for and say, "Yeah, baby, yeah, Juma Ghana for." Now, say Ghana for I share a boy I share mo, na omodi 2 million maye. That's I say yeah, Juma more. Those people who work for the government, and now be yeah, Juma Ghana mine, almost no more than almost koji positions, and some of them are regional, constituency, and national executives. So our focus is to develop the country. So we have to make sure say yede amafo a omeye focus ombewo adwen baako say we na meye me nkoye we enkofa we. You know that party munsem no so is a very big thing America say is a whole governance system wo ye party munjuma say what wadwen nyina e hye. That is why Mr. Fifi Kwete wan kwaje position, because he knows that he still wants to serve the party. And I even say that serving the party looks like you being a minister. And now I say, oh yeah, chief executive officer be. So you need to have a straight mind to be able to serve the people of Ghana. There was only one reason here, which position, because you want to serve the country. Now, you don't divide your attention by saying, say, you want to work for the party and again working for the government. In this case, we are separating the party from the government. Though it is a NDC in the party in power, but we separate the party from the government, because the government entails MPP, CPP, people that are not even in politics or more politics. The government entails all of them, even including the NDC people. And a party non-council, it only includes members of the NDC. So if you want to work as a party official, then you focus there and work to make NDC retain power in 2028. But you don't divide your attention. You can say, oh, I'm CEO and I'm minister, and at the same time, I'm national chairman.
Okay.
So, President Mama idea of making sure that you resign before that time. Ebia Ajuma Sike say what the year Ajuma Bima Ghana mine. Now they are called for a campaign.
Okay.
So if you are there, you focus on your job, make sure that you are working for your agency or your ministry, so that you leave the party work for others to pick. We have a lot of competent people within the NDC fraternity. So that is basically what we think.
Morning.
Morning, Dachi.
Na ahonde wo ho.
2 million era near de. O maybe. Ebedanas.
MPP ni mu boko de.
Nyame adom ye de side de bibi boni bi ambai kosia ne meko bia amfi ba bi ambai nti
ma me fancy se mfiri wuso enei nkrofo se wo hwe elections e call so ayawa so Easter occupy Ghana crack say vote buying and yen criminalize no baba 32 or the 32 votes na e wini ma me no na o che
32 D&D na o de ma.
Oh, so sana say uko constituency ni mo. Say me mete ben constituency na. Me why you so central. Now ya was east. Enti almost say or you 32 votes. And or you win friends primary so. To on friend baba 32. Okay say Tatos Grover or win or the 3 votes on friend MP3. Okay. Nti we baba 32.
Okay. So 3 votes na we ni na mo friend is our.
Now the 3 votes nje MP3.
Okay.
And baba no or 32 votes.
We ni.
I say baba watch 32 in TV. And I feel or 32 na we baba 32.
Bacho. We see baba 32 because or 32 votes we ni.
Oh yeah. Ma me say free Bengazi.
That's it. Ano pay mami chia. Minchia Montana. Minchia mpenifo ahono magipene. Dodo na mutie na akra nim nyansa sen. Sebi akwanya bi na yenya. Na yedi abetena hano. Ma mno mo dwoma no pay omutie ye chi omu nyina. Mesre so obi anka na komanto ne yam. Memfa inchia sonko ema cocoa farmers. Sebi o ekwan aban abetena so ye ne omo fa so na enya kura se omunya abotre next time omo TNDC fo din a omo be hu de we so omo ye omo nyoma achi fiti Saturday be peme na mera ahosa mera ahu nyina ne se aban otena akunya so eye President Mahama Awabe ombu Ghana fo onim de we Ghana fo tie oni atena pen na wasan so ababio to this time no wakọ branding hu yi mistakes or ye first one ni nyina wakọ akosisi ni nyina no na wasan so ababio na this time in ndada no kura ye more okay den na cocoa farmers yentumi ntu omoka obi a okwa akope MP otumi top motorbikes omo buy 1 year ani omo buy 1 year ani tumi to motorbikes se delegate bia over 1,000 and something delegates bia mbejibi bitumi to 32 inches TV scanning you know munyawe bitumi the gas cylinder and Saturday ya enkofu a provision store e woni manye ni paketwa and this delegate oh yes one more munya kivo gare boxes inya indomie entoma gas cylinder motorbike TV tomato paste ansana kosua ni meku na sa banwe sa kosua ni meku abanwe oka se hwesoro a obehwe fom na omunim de we Ghana 40 sisi a omo de dollar na briye nyina ye ni so enwoma ekobone ne doso ogoka obi si tukura omo se dollar aba fom obi ani bokura omo se dollar aba fom bibia ekosu bia omo se dollar aba fom na ne si Saturday bisa ho so omunya sika ne fi himfa mami aye ka no ho asem a eti se ne obi ampeso obeka no ho asemi order board baako mako treso
that assertion one of the candidates no it's not correct.
It's not correct, said
it's not correct. So I have gone to cross check almost order board mako treso one Lands Commission. I've cross checked. He's not on the Lands Commission board.
My copy.
Oh, I can finish
my
with
copy.
The Lands Commission boss.
My copy.
Almost on the Hatch board. So Hatch board. The last time I checked, women are not supposed to even be on the. But me check here on this.
And this then on
the Sankofa. Yes, Sankofa. She is on the board.
Now, into so what are you talking about?
Yes, but it is not
hear me. Me patrol them mamin flu. Mami flow no pay. Mami no. Yeah. Oh, Ghana for no. Amanyo di omadwini be di agro sa till say Jesus Christ beba. I'm telling you this. Ghana for omu wo ekrom hanom no. Amanyo di omadwini be di agro sa till say Jesus Christ beba. Because Mami aye ka no ho asemi no kunu wu ye waja ne 17 filling stations. 17 filling stations anka opeden wa amanyosem. Ukuna wu wa ma filling station ba ko 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. Ojiden bi wo wiase. Ojiden bi o. Wo soma kura kire wo se ukunu wu a say number of days bi wo said them. Nti ni ono okunkunu na na. Ono okunkunu no. Enti ana person obedi na de na na. I mean, what are we talking about? Saturday, government in power. A year NDC President Mahama nom she support omode koma amame no. She support Valerie Soya nom any Greater Accra regional minister. Some amene de na sem kra ya me mobo. Na sem ya me mobo. Ni ho ya me mobo. Na no den. She support omode koma amame no. Oh, enti that chain media asem America no say NDC fuyi me omo ye no edomanim mistakes bi a MPP ye sebe Ghana for 3 years no enu bia na omo ye omo buy 2 years kro mu nyaayo
but obi ka che say eba no normal ye che no election ni scanner e cut across all the
Mama ka samanchira o say ye koye nim wo abrabonum ye koye nim wo kabima min kabinim enya de a eye I'm telling you, say, son, your money, you know, bia a kamun MPP Lucy.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
And no match, and ask.
Me say, and no match, Sikacho, then, near course, will be no primaries, near MPs, no more, no bia, a course, or much and no man, ne, where no more yet times 2, no. And no be kamun, Ghana for the 3 MPP for us. So when moons yan answer. Almost yan answer, no moon. Ubi o line tuma bia bisakana for say was it not part delegate MPP for bi no sebe ye komo omo nyoma ni ye chentuma ni ye che fridge ye the bicycle ni ade nyina ebinim ye yi uni hanom na obi lusu or not one ma bicycle or cran container ma MPP ni ya ye party ni olusu ya o say o ko back akwa akwaje ne bicycles ni nyina no it is anyoma nyina ka ho na Ghana for the 3 years so. And now we no matter now one more Muslim Munsia.
Osha Ashanti regional report why the MPP lost some of the posts. It was part of
yes.
Delegates need be the fridge near they call Mufia.
What you say?
If was now we are delegates now when you fridge.
Mr. Saturday Nkwofu be a provision store. Opa Bisaward for Biola no to Mississippi and Bisaward for Tia or move a new town one money idea or one of say containers are. Omo tofi omo ho no mandra ni ne ya ewo NDC eyim nyina omo ya mama orders fu anya adwuma because omo bo containers e de amomo dachi kebi ma min kebi no mesre meka sese ya na ebe ya na enye ye na me anya me hu oma pani no otena akonya so no oye President Mahama otumi gina V8 mu chenkofo sika during campaign unhu sa video no 2016 Okwa probo e wo Cape Coast Kotokraba market.
Sentina 2016 we lose election no.
O man pani ankasa no kura na odakuo na no. Otumi tuska.
Eye ni tino lose election.
Otumi gina V8 mu no cheska otumi fra we brana beje no appoint we no we yi 200 note bundle. All the amount.
Sata na 200 note bundle ho.
Inti sabi o me pa cho me kama sem. Yesrew. Sabi o man pani no odakuo na no kura ya baba jama no ye wa ye no. Enye mi hu. But see e ka ho asem. Because on vote buying ni ade bia edi yenya. Emma amanyofo no omumbu citizens no. Because on him say wato for the next 4 years on him say wato watua woka. Delegate amukọ make ya yi ni nyina no. Wonu ma to mu nyina. Into wo kwan da wonom no ntumi nya mawo. Unsuo ma no ntumi nya mawo. Enoma bi wo honom eso okọ no okọhwe na olobi mawo na da bia constituency no edi dem na ekoyi a. Ohun ni se watua woka ono afi de ka na otua no ono ekọ akọpre ne ka. okoteneka nti oye road a no we inflate no de ne de ato so yes I into me mbo man no
but obeka say wo hwe the NPP side and na ma nkrofo to abetia mo. But even recent in your parliamentary presidential right, we saw
presidential prime minister me pacho Mr. presidential prime minister Mr. me pacho tie me presidential prime minister be na hu so mo che moto ni TV
omanche moto
me ti wo ha ne say
omanche TV
sika mo che 9,000 mo che nipa ba ko tumi nya 90 million. What are you talking about? Nipa ba ko me pacho emma me bumfu anope because asema ye ka no edika say omo mbedi MP kura omo tumi nipa ba ko bia tumi ma nipa ba ko 9,000 90 million.
Hey 9,000 bi be mo.
Hey,
and you no maintain.
And you that me say aduma ya wo ye na me say wo law school na wo kona me say sisi ano. Wo hu ni ekwa 9,000 Ghana cedis per delegate.
Hey, and the delegates are
me say containers o mo bobo anya containers ke to ani sika. Nkofo bia provision store ni ayi. Ya kasama mo man kasama no na nya tumuku ye wo krom ha.
But do you agree with Occupy Ghana criminalizing vote buying?
Of course. And then no tia no mo mbuya yi. Amanyofo mbu obia wo krom ha. Because ono onim se otua wo ka wi 4 years no ni aka ni nyina ye ono no na dia. Wo nya ska wa hina wo de kokko 9,000 nipa ba ko 9,000. Delegate over 1,000, 90 million old Ghana cedis. What's as one man moto? I'm on a gas cylinder, I'm on the TV. I'm on the Kivo Gare. As answer the Kosiani Meko, I pay for the Amano. Namoka Musminka.
But I say,
no, TM, Mammy Cassam, TM.
Oh, first year,
near corner, Mammy Cassam and Chiro. Amantana. Mupati in the Guas. Someone's summer quine. No mistakes MPP ya musumu ye the same thing. Baby out in a china me ba bet now. Ene wo nyeska ukodi work in Piski. Ene cocoa farmers ebre. Hwe ne akoso wo fie ye mfie nsam mi. Ene me no ka say me neighbor oba me wa ahayai. Obo de yire. Anu me ye don be 5 o'clock and machine ye tisa oba na ikem. Adan ya. O say wa man is kaso onkoto prepaid da. Woman na kwankwoto prepaid. Woman into the receipt buy ya. Wakoto prepaid 300 Ghana cedis. 300 Ghana cedis no 3 days pepe wadum.
Asa. That's he's just speaking out of bounds.
It say o man penny or tino mine oh mama nkasa me jai mic na I can walk out. I can go out. You know I don't person me flow.
Why that gets me.
You go for warrior. You buy first one. Dum so na mu di go for warrior. And then light is so and so go for time answer.
Me da say
no, but that's it. Mama from
Anusi saying a lot of irrelevant things.
That's it. Please. You're not the one to determine whether it is irrelevant. So you have your time. So when you have your time,
no. But how many minutes do you want to give him?
When you have your time. You have your time.
Allegations and those things.
Fesi.
Papa yo wuye nyame fa ne crancy. Amanyo semia no de akobie filling stations bakoma ko 17 and what dan ni nyina achi odi akoma na won to me pacho wo de nya abotre na me kama say
you are over giving him time he doesn't have anything
I don't have any now you determine who
what say or any business and say be oba into politics
me pacho
so that one you can also say
ne me kan ne say aban we buy 1 year kuro nyai skomu wia wa aban mu
one area.
One area.
Now there now. Baba Jama oko Nigeria when you 7 months.
Nigeria budget na war.
Budget ben eko Nigeria.
High commission as ambassador your man budget one.
Budget.
Me patrol your man budget.
Budget
ben. Oh.
Ask you budget.
Ghanaian embassies in foreign missions your more musika.
Budget ben.
Taxpayers more musika. You allocate bibia more. Oh, my young cano crano.
The Aina would need say Eco Nigeria. Budget the Aina is a
me bisasem. Say, Ministry of Finance. Omucha budget now.
Omo foreign missions.
Okay.
na so obi anu o
ka ọkọ mi onya 7 months
na say baba jama
TV me mama kasa
baba jama oye loans e di man crofo
oye loans
na aban
baba jama la nya amanyo se mi ano ye ano de yes loans no
me da say
onya scan way
amanta ma me no
itu de mama form anunsi e wo hono me de manunsi no
odiesi
me de manunsi
no
dachi 1 minute me de manunsi no ye me kan say NDC fo me ekoso no airtime cocoa farmers ebre yentu omuka ene me no ka say nurses ni teachers for tenafia yem posti omu me no ka say
so what is the
ebi
just diverting
me diverted them
ma me kwa manta amanta
that's it asa anopa we me ni bebia Benghazi afa
baba 32
se wafa
ko enim straight
me ko enim straight say wo kasa wo man ko enim straight to bona me kasa me pa cho
I'll give you the same time.
What time did you give him? You gave him what 20 minutes into me kasa 20 minutes no pa cho that was why I kept on coaching you
10 minutes
pa cho
10 minutes pepe
you see first of all first intro try and he said his Excellency John Dramani Mahama was sharing 200 Ghana cedis note in 2016 Ojina Kasro and not 200 Ghana cedis note
Ochiska na one chiska video no ha no mombo
ukasana me wa ha
that me fama we no mo fan to
the reason why when he's talking I asked you to keep quiet no,
but when he was talking earlier on now I was only cautioning you that look you are over.
You don't caution me. I don't caution me. I decided.
He was overstretching the time. Okay, you let me say my thing. Let me say what I want to say. Now, the first lie he made was that now President Mahama teach 200 Ghana cedis. 2016, there was nothing like 200 Ghana cedis in this system.
Ochiska.
Mona mo de buy mo be create 200 Ghana cedis. Yeah, who say 200 Ghana cedis was system. So that's a lie, and I found that nobody should take you serious on these matters. Secondly, who say cocoa farmers once? Do you know that the stabilization fund now President Mahama time established here? No? It was made to help to subsidize issues. Sometimes now price of items go high at a rate yentimi bear or the Ghanaian population cannot bear it. Then they will use the stabilization fund to cushion it. So they were using the stabilization fund to cushion fuel prices, cocoa prices, and several other things. And they did this stabilization fund a cushion. MP4 by they came to squander the stabilization fund. So when we came to power, there was nothing in the stabilization fund as we speak. And can never know what say the cocoa and can say you increase the prices more. And we could have used because now the cocoa prices have gone down a bit. And can we use the stabilization fund a cushion. And let me tell you the history of cocoa. We came and met a debt about 3.something billion. MP for Jai. And this matter I'm talking about it because it's very important. The cocoa farmer needs to survive. That's why I'm talking about it. Yeah, okay, was won't say but it's important to because I won't say oh can was them. So the cocoa farmer needs to survive. Now we came and met a debt of about 3.something billion. That Bronini the amount MPP for say, and now MPP are buying so omonto cocoa omom. Now onim omonto cocoa no, and that's omonto cocoa no so a omonto ya ye ni me modify.
But told me one letter how from cocoa board.
Oh please,
that's him patch me the letter.
They squandered the money.
That's him. Me the letter.
And when they squandered the money, Bronini say, "Sisi are open cocoa." He doesn't care whether it's a new government or it's an old government, but open cocoa. You know, Ghana government does not provide sikase yemfanto cocoa. Ghana government doesn't do that. Normally, we get those monies from Amonone. They are to cocoa, they are atoamom. That's what the Ghana government does. So the Brunei is now saying, say, on the sika or the Ghana buy no. Whether more do you be on open cocoa? It's no baby from cocoa man. Now, the institution is now struggling to buy the cocoa because there's no money available to do that thing. Then the same person came in again and said, okay, fine, but we say more struggle. So I'll give you some additional money. But I want you to sell the cocoa to us at the early amount, at the reduced amount now. If you don't take it, you can't buy the cocoa. We have already promised the cocoa farmer and say, "You be more, say 2,000 Ghana cedis." And then the person coming to buy the cocoa from the cocoa board, no sooner say, "Obeto cocoa 1,900 Ghana cedis." So that 100 Ghana cedis, they become how many 2,000 Ghana cedis? Where are we going to get those monies? That is how come today we are struggling. But if the stabilization one was functioning well, and can people in this stabilization fund now, and can be please. Oh, okay, we could have used that stabilization fund to cushion that amount, so that the cocoa farmer will get the amount say onya. Then we can also buy the cocoa for the Bruno or Hono. So if you are talking about cocoa farmers, look, you will be flopped. It is shameless under your regime. Say that we handle the cocoa sector now. Very shameless. We have come. Cocoa nini bano. We are giving the person free scholarships, so uncle's free.
But the question will be
at the university.
The question will be
oh, please.
You came into government.
Please.
You knew there were problems before you came.
That is why we are so. And
then voted for you.
Let me tell you.
Give a solution. Don't complain.
Good. The solutions are that today, as we speak, they are buying the cocoa from the cocoa farmers.
But the cocoa farmers who have already sold their cocoa, saying that you are not paying them.
That's not true. That's not true. I am telling you that they are buying the cocoa up to date, and trying people try and say they were no more buying the cocoa. No, and try.
So if I give you voices from cocoa farmers,
they may be late voices.
What?
Late voices.
Andre, joy news.
No, you see, when you are calling, you can call an officer of the cocoa farmers. Officers on a more. They will tell you, look, we are even making
that cocoa farmers are being paid.
They are buying the cocoa. May catch yourself. They are buying the cocoa.
No, I am talking about Nkrofua, Modika to Muko Kwa, Yempia Muka, and the PRO for Cocoa Board had said that cocoa now omwatono they are different group of people at cocoa no omwato bi dada ewo omo omunyentua cocoa for nika.
And I'm telling you
so
that
farmers today are crying because you've taken their cocoa without giving them money
because of what we came and met under NPP. Prophecy Solutions Amman said, we are telling you that we are buying the cocoa as we speak. Gradually, we are buying the cocoa amidst of all the challenges. Government need to cocoa.
This is a cocoa that you bought in November last year. September last year. Into September, November, December, January, and February.
What you can be assured is that the cocoa farmers will be paid and they are buying the cocoa.
And so let us admit that you are owing cocoa farmers and cocoa farmers are yet to be paid.
I am telling you that, look, I normally don't want NPP to be hypocritic about these matters because they know the problem they caused. And I'm telling you that if this stabilization fund was intact, and the cocoa farmer will not be facing those challenges.
But
we established that stabilization fund because of the cocoa farmer.
And I'm asking, in the opposition, didn't you know?
That
because you came to tell us that what the MPP was telling us about the economy was not the truth, and so you knew the true state of the economy, even in opposition.
Was it not true that the dollar was
true.
High? Was it not true that the fuel prices were high?
Yes.
Was it not true that your friend food prices were high? So where did we lie?
It was the reason why the people of Ghana voted for
of course.
Solution.
And today,
so are we not enumerate the problems to us again?
Are we not telling you that are you not seeing food prices reducing? Are you not seeing fuel prices reducing? Are you not seeing dollar prices reducing? So where did we lie and what are we not doing?
Nobody is saying you've lied. We are saying that the cocoa farmer say what on the cocoa farmer it is solution.
Yes.
But for you to come and tell us say MPP for Boka to cocoa
so did we say we are
and
not
do one or two things, it is the reason why we are facing the problem.
Did any person say that
we are not interested? We are interested in solutions.
Did the government say they will not pay? No. Did the government say they will not pay?
No.
Did the government say they will not buy cocoa again?
No.
So what is your problem?
It is you have bought my cocoa, give me money.
That's it. And I'm saying that
the farmer needs to eat.
Oh, Charlie. And I'm telling you that the government will pay the money. And as we speak, they are paying some of the monies as we speak. They are paying some of the monies. They are buying the cocoa in additional.
Cocoa farmers, it has become a problem.
You people have mismanaged that.
Okay, we have agreed that we
including the cocoa farmers.
Cocoa farmers, you know something?
Amantana, you are giving me a lot of time to do this.
Land on the Ayawaso issue for me.
Oh, I'm to be your cocoa farmer. I can't say you do with the so. I can't say.
Enti.
Who are you? Your cocoa farmer. I can't say.
Na say, omo de bema government bia. Sabas bono. End this for because we are processing solutions to the events that you bet 2 years before so that's standing
and now what brings will be a cost strike. I was so kind spare part dealers for a cost strike. Movies are made to me that dying.
Ayawasu is
now
finished with the
Ayawasu. Let's come to the Ayawasu.
Then you delve into the
that's it. When we talk about reset and proper governance, good governance, disciplined governance, it is under President John Dramani Mahama. The only government that stand to say would the bonnet or Myanmar government more, you be punished accordingly. And once you have signed to the code of conduct that President Mahama has established, say you have to abide by it. Now vote buying, and then it has here. Vote buying. And then
nobody has said
the politics of equalization.
Please.
Please.
You don't do this.
Yeah, you lose the election. 2028 opposition.
That's why the lambas you know. Because what I say, I'm comedian and leave the rest to the callers. But me kasana o kasa. You don't do fair to the listeners. Mami come ask them so. The issue of vote buying, and you never vote buying a chance here. Governments upon government, NPP, NDC have come, all of them vote buying or where to vote, where to vote. Then we ask ourselves, who better fight the manners of vote buying? The NDC has set the stage. Say, okay, there are allegations of vote buying in Ayawaso. In Tiaeden, we are withdrawing, we are holding on to statements as scam. To the extent that even Baba Jamal's position has been withheld. Under NPP, we saw all these things, all this vote buying. We never saw any condemnation from the NPP people. We have hooked it up. Yankasa NDC4. Yes, see, there were issues of vote buying. There were allegations of vote buying. And that is not what we stand for. So, like I said, we are going to stage investigations into these matters. NDC and NPP in this matter, who is doing best in this matter? We are setting the pace. Say, anything concerning vote buying, we don't agree with it. So what can you vote buying? Let's say evidential that you have gone to do vote buying. These are the things I these are the things we are putting in place to make sure that we erase those things from our governance system. Under NPP, we never saw any effort by any of them.
Is the NPP a yardstick?
That is why we are not setting our standard according to them. That's
so why do you now do a comparison?
They are being hypocritical about these things. At least Wabano, the letters from the General Secretary of the party, the letter you have seen from the presidency itself, you should commend the government. You should commend the government. Say, oh, government, now you are there. At least we have seen or we have heard vote buying in the Ayawaso elections. Inti, government now issued this statement. The mere issue of this statement, Kurano, is something that has sent a signal. And the whole, they have now even instituted an investigative body. Say they should investigate the matter and come out with the report. Look at how vociferous the government and every member of NDC is fighting this issue. Look, and then you can't vote by me. I may be going for an election. I don't have the capacity to buy somebody. So what is happening now is going to help me. So I don't come and sit down here and defend somebody going to pay 200 Ghana cedis or 300 Ghana cedis.
For what we have seen and heard, did you feel that what the members of parliament are calling for, especially the majority caucus are calling for the annulment of the election?
What I feel is that
something that we should look at.
What I feel is that there's an investigative body on my establishing.
Maybe and submit their reports today.
Is that what you're saying? Good.
Yes.
So there's an investigative body on my establishing said they should investigate the matter led by Mr. Yunus of Sheni.
Yes.
So almost investigations, almost submit it for us to see. So for me, as a member of the NDC, as a person that respects the rule of law, I will say that let's wait, see the outcome of the investigation. Once it is established that there was vote buying, then we can go ahead to annul it in our own way.
But the can it be different from something that we call vote buying? For example,
yeah.
When you're a contestant who buys 32-inch and share, when you're another contestant, where 32-inch or chema individual voters, there's another contestant that or tow motorbike, he give it to polling stations, and also in a polling station you have like nine
people. Yes,
9 people. These 2 people,
yes,
these 2 individuals, will you say the 32-inch who were given to individual or the motorcycle that was given to a polling station, the end of it classifying as vote buying?
You see, either ways, if it happened, say no crazy is here,
yes,
they are all vote buying. Once it is an inducement, it is something say what they obi a vote buying.
Then automatically obi so be catch us say uhwe baba 32 ye a wo che vis-a-vis ni vote a wo nyae means that nipa dodo anya 32 nyina ye na adwo beto ama baba anka baba nya more than the number wo nyae.
Yes,
meaning say for even G 32 no, but still our man to ama baba.
Certainly that every election that's how happened. Bet me ko jina kro omonje ohwe but they'll give the word the say oh they will vote for you. They will tell that they will vote for you. But at the end of the day, vote just ordinary words, they will speak very well for you, but you go and vote for you. So look, I am waiting for the investigation. At least our general secretary has issued a statement, the presidency has issued a statement, and they are all waiting for a proper communique, a proper report from the investigative body now on my establishment. Once it's established, then the government will take its own action, and the party will also take its own action. That's what we are waiting for. But exactly, what I want people to understand is, at least NDC has taken a step in making sure that we are carving this manner of vote buying. What the NPP can do is only to applaud NDC for taking this great step that will help myself as NDC people, that will help Benghazi and his party as NPP.
Maybe because last question we and is yes or no. Say report no ba. Now say report no say there was nothing like vote buying. Will you be surprised?
I don't want to do anything prejudice. I don't want to go and speak of anything.
No, I'm not saying. I said yes or no. Will you
I wasn't
be
there.
surprised?
I wasn't there.
No, I'm saying that if you see the reports,
and I'm say,
and the report says that there was no vote buying, will you be surprised?
When they say there's vote buying, I'll not be surprised.
Okay.
When they say there's vote buying, I'll not be surprised. When they say there's no vote buying, I'll not be surprised. Because me, my uncle, I also. What we saw was people alleging.
Benghazi.
But investigation goes beyond
the
ordinary allegations.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, say, Amanta Nana Kasano. Edru baby, Edrumana Dimano. And you be so defending. You're a very nice gentleman. You are brilliant. You are very humble. But I feel like you may be one and Sessa would defend it. You have to condemn it.
What?
And your ma so Saturday no, it wasn't good. Look, even on the cocoa issue.
But do you commend the government for taking a step?
Hold on.
No, do you commend the government and the party?
On the cocoa issue.
That's what I want you to say.
Remember, I'll let be a person come with you for Mobiati.
Yes.
And then, I'll catch them and say, cocoa farmers, you're too moka. Mako ji cocoa farmers. Omo cocoa, no mako tonwa buchiri.
Why mo?
Oh, I did that one. That's the practice.
No, why
more Ankasa NDC?
Why more? You buy a cocoa bean and
Monji cocoa. In Jadana cocoa farmers. Adana cocoa farmers for say that's Mutiomoka.
That's it.
Oh, Mammy, come as
NDC buy a cocoa bean.
Oh, Massa. Mammy, come as Pacho.
Cocoa Marketing Company Limited, Cocoa House, P.O. Boss,
that's your time
all purchase under the facility agreement. This is with the Standard Chartered Bank. That was on September 2024. This was what the letter
syndicated rooms.
Was it where the subcharges letter from Ghana Cocoa Board and was it? This is to advise you that the facility agreement terminated on the 8th March of last 2 years, 2024, due to full repayment. We confirm that all amount outstanding under the facility agreement and the other documents such as term in definition and defining such as term in defining in the facility agreement have been paid and discharge in full. Listen, discharge in full and according to the security provided, such as term of defined in the facility agreement, has expired. We would also like to take this opportunity to confirm that all fees have been paid. Therefore, no other outstanding payment are due. All unserved, all under service 2023-2024 contract that were signed to the facility agent are thereby released to the Cocoa Marketing Company Limited.
Look,
so this is
what? Wait.
So this is Cocoa Marketing Company. So
yes.
A Cocoa Marketing Company is a subsidiary.
Of course.
Yes.
My brother, you think
how do the cocoa farmers get their money? Is it not from Cocoa Marketing where? And your man on your music, Cocoa body, yes, can your own the fan on Mokoto? Huh? Why is he laughing? Look, what's in a hand walk of a football administrator? Football administrator, Obionim Cocoa won't send me via walk of fan, I see you. Or cocoa farmer, or aqua share cocoa farmers. No, a cook crew, Akunya, Akunya for fro, EDSC, oh, Pacho, hold on.
Put him to order. Put him to the.
Oh, Mamma, come on,
the issue for discussion. Can one say?
I don't know. Yes,
no, because of
see you on your football administrator
or your football administrator.
Then when you more cocoa. More money papa kwa be catch so on who popo kra or see your cocoa. Omo Christopher listo wala poku.
Listo we enipa.
On him.
Or party card or any
party card. Look, the man come asem. Obia onim cocoa Farmers Day na onam Abu Dhabi. Football FIFA air launch bibi wo honum. Farmers Day so oni cocoa farmers no mani ade akuafo di nkomo no. Na football o ma launch bibi FIFA launch bibi wo honum no de akiri. Entima kwa akofo bia onim ko onti cocoa no adwuma. Cocoa ho adwuma anya good morning Ghana wo. Cocoa ho adwuma anya good morning Ghana. Look, aban we no ye kasa John Mahama or ye incompetent esamote ase. Because na do time na nnuoma mu aya den kura wiase afa na nyina na nnuoma mu aya den no ye hu bibi sei na omo to cocoa fi ekuafo ho no ma omo tuo omo ka na do ne time na cocoa bag baako na ye 400 Ghana cedis opedi amu de ko 3000 mo na mo ka tira Ghana for say yes si omo na mo de ba mo de be ko 6000.
Why did it happen like that?
Mo de be ko 6000 mo buy matumi aye
ya nka say de be ko 6000
Cote d'Ivoire
Let him finish.
We never said no, he's lying.
That is why you are here. So when he
some go atiefoɔ bɛka. The videos are there. ato force nya na na ekɔ round na ɛka kyerɛ nkɔfoɔ
because omoka say as at that time when you look at the prices in the market any exchange rate now calculate and also do 6,000
we never said that we will come and exchange rate na akɔ form no Cote d'Ivoire to ni dem and na won so na mfa nto
because of your loan which is
and na max smuggling cost no
because you chop
we paid the cocoa farmers look that's it about we was President Mahama was say president bia na me the radius so akofa president Akufo-Addo bae abra na covid wo honom na ka president Mahama nka covid bank obetumi manage no sisi awiase afa na nyina yare bi ambaye atorenche bi ambaye eno kura poshe ne oye wasa abra no mamu ya de no hwe ne president Akufo-Addo ye o ti say nkofo cost strike and then UTAC cost strike and then SITAN cost strike and then TUSAC cost strike and then DUSAC cost strike security services for oma ye adwuma 12 months oma allowance nko ye nurses for ye adwuma 11 months oma salary nko ye teachers are ye adwuma 15 months oma 1 month pay cocoa farmers oma de oma ka 3 months arrears inflation cost single digit meanwhile dollar no aba form it when you know yes anu man nyina na yehu oma na ni so and auto prepaid that and chanasa
na say sankrofo enya obubo ofu nyina no they started their negotiations
and
that you are giving him leadership to expose himself more.
Oba, when
you inherit assets and liabilities.
Yes, and you deal with them.
That is where I agree with you, sir. If they vote for you, it is because no maybe inko yentin ye.
That's it.
Look,
that is when you can deal with those.
I beg you.
That's it.
So when you can deal with it.
When no.
So unnecessary.
President Mahama no me ye catch Ghana for say onim adwuma nanu so. They should allow us to understand. Because and them no ka say hwe and me wia o ni bi wa abochiri. Ni bi so wa say o ni wa abochiri. Canada na US.
Canada.
Friend ne bisa ne say sisi a omoto fuel 1 liter ewo abochiri honom no price ne ya he.
So be him say what market price e
aba form na do time per barrel no ekoya to $118
by that time now the exchange rate so yeah
very good good
affect
exactly but enumpo no still na do subsidized and then bibia in international market fuel aba form no still about way at the 1 city up to per liter bia so
first me
about way at the 1 city up to per liter so look me the man no this are my last submission me person me catch us here about way onim near oye now eye me wanwa me person me mawo I just want to say one thing before I leave
oni bibia
and me pato I have something here look and this is from
he doesn't have anything
he doesn't
have
the document here
give me the mic
I have the document here and can me person me ka you know can me read the document no but me born tofa no look about we wasasin your bible and then atorenche mi ama wiase so and so share your president Mahama what are we talking about okodoma bibia ekosoro and so single digit deflation
he doesn't have anything to say
okodoma bibia ekosoro and then tro cry what is what matter tro fence
repetition
and so dollar above
why until someone reducing 15%
dollar above
you see he's just lying
offer Uber offer Yango share into that and Roma kosu wo kroma hanom no eye enroma bia say ye bomodian ye ye
this is a threat of you saying first moment that
me no ka say unim say omo the 20% VAT out to spare parts so oh nyamotre unim say aboso kan for spare part dealer at the 20%.
We have dealt with all these things. You see?
Okay.
Repetition.
Electricity tariffs.
I have dealt with the tax regime of 20%. It is not a new 20%. It is VAT and all. But they are now putting it in a new reformer. Even the trade advocacy group, President Rakasa Waha, Wono has admitted say what GRA is doing is gradually collapsing business to the extent say you bet me far back 5 years ago you say you contain a be duty amount duty ni artist on table bet you 10 million in arrest and all that I think say it is a conversation we need to
what do you mama near you And then Okasa Bibia, Oka Bibia, almost $1 back for me. Somebody man see 1 minute now, man, more time than this.
I will be able to close. I give him 6 minutes. I will do.
You see?
To you.
6 minutes for what? Your phone is a college mem. Your phone is a college mem. Your phone then on no. You give him all the time.
Oh, that's it. You see, no one may have that the Benghazi Kawaha. Your massa, President Massa, when you be
now they're on
that's what
sign.
I say.
On sign.
But the in-depth of the matter say I catch the cocoa issues. Let away our kind and the white children say it's not only one person and the two cocoa. See an acquire say the person or Maxicano Case or non quan beto coveceni pobeto cocoa because of a lazy approach. And I'm telling you that today, and Casa stabilization for the year Juma, we won't have to complain about issues of cocoa in this country. Mobile, all establishment you make, you must conduct everything. To the extent that you are talking about electricity bill, you've forgotten that mobile, even one generator you couldn't bring to support our electricity crisis in this country.
He's not talking about generation
But
capacity.
no, but that is part of it. It is part of it. It is part of it.
We're increasing electricity tariffs, and so still,
you under your regime.
Room so under Kumasi, the whole Kumasi. You so much light to Kumasi. The whole Kumasi.
The time call.
Under your regime, you catch them say issues of electricity. Yeah, it was no more issues of generation, no issues of finance. You came and you destroyed issues of electricity before we left power. Before you came to power, 3 days to getting power in this country. You know, now more MPP4. You have left huge debt to us. 3 days, you could do so. The whole country would have gone to do so. President Mama leverages from this situation. All the time you are talking about market women. These issues of discussion you are discussing in our court. The market woman knows that things are going down in this country. The businessman knows that the dollar price are going down. Truck driver himself, fuel prices are going down in this country. How about you? Look, the prices are. There was no point in time. The former minister Eka said, "You buy increase cocoa prices at 6,000." He said at the point now muma cocoa farmers 3,000.
Okay.
Now muma cocoa farmers 3,000 Ghana cedis no.
Video.
They were supposed to be giving the cocoa farmers 6,000 Ghana cedis at that point in time.
And that if the NDC were in power, they would have paid 6,000.
If they were in power, Anka were power.
And he said, I'm going to bet 6,000. And that's why the farmers voted for you.
You are adding your own.
That is why the farmers voted for you.
When we are talking, listen to us properly. If the NDC were in power, just as you rightly have mentioned, if the NDC were in power, as at then, and our economy is very bad, Sana, Anka, cocoa prices would have been going high to 6,000 Ghana cedis. We never said when we come to power, we will increase the cocoa prices.
You said
to
it.
6,000 Ghana cedis.
Pacho.
And you
open the phone lines.
You know the reason why. In Tia, catcher will say, cocoa prices are reduced to this amount because of the exchange rate. You know. Now, it's to support here and support. You remember President Mama saying that you cannot reduce the exchange rate to a certain level. If not so, the exporting companies know a mess of her. So you do it lay by lay. Because people farm products just like some of this cocoa. On the come on a cotton any dollar eba system. So if you read the dollar rate at a certain amount, that export product issues and our export business any attractive BM. That means exchange rate will not come into the system again. Do you remember President Mama mentioned that?
I know pay a report now, but no corruption report
now. So all these things now. We are Ghana for. Can you compare ourselves to as in issues of chrono?
We are Ghana for sir.
They broad daylight.
11 months.
Now we are a month for.
11 months.
That's it. All our things you are saying here. Look, the people of Ghana knows that you have failed this country woefully under MPP, under Dr. Baumia. You failed this country. There was no sector in this government. I mean, in the previous government, and year Juma. Corrupt issues and
you gold reserves.
To the extent that even President Akufo-Addo himself was defending people.
You catch the Ghana phone.
Galam say for.
And then documentary. And almost taxi Galamsey, and then almost taxi Galamsey,
and you are talking about
MC etumi gye nkɔfoɔ sika na mo yɛ yi ne nyinaa mo
very shameless
My
people in this country.
mo tena hɔ no mo na mo yɛ very corrupt.
Look, we are serving the good people of Ghana.
Mo danta Ghanafoɔ sɛ mo hu de wi ama
You
mo
can
tie
come here just as you come
bia
here
dollar
all the time.
perform
You might come here,
dollar
you are.
perform so mo ntumi
But
nyɛ
what is
hwee
happening under the conducive environment, President Obama, Eddie Ama,
mo ntumi nyɛ hwee
it will save these people of this country.
dollar
And we are
perform
That's it.
experiencing